So at this point then, we've got some hints as to what's wrong. We now want to go and amend our code, hopefully try and fix some of these issues, and then look at it again in the profiler. Now, if you want, you are very welcome to stop the video and have a go at trying to improve this application. I don't think there's really time, and it would probably be a bit boring for you to watch me do that. And actually, I'm not going to fix all of the issues in this application, but what I have got, and we saw in the starting workspace for this chapter a little earlier on in this video, there is a different version of this project which I called Fibonacci Primes Improved. So let's open that version of the project. And I'll let you look at the differences between the original version and this improved version if you wish to do so. I'm not going to talk through those fixes. I'll leave you to look at those if you're really interested. And again, this second version, the improved version, is still not great code by any means, but it does hopefully fix the issues. Well, there's only going to be one way for us to find out if it does or not, is let's see if we see something different in JMC. So we'll start this new version of our application running. And I'm going to minimize that, go back to JMC, and we'll need to connect to our new version. And actually what I think we'll do this time is just a 1 minute fixed time recording. So we'll start a flight recording, and I'm just going to do a fixed time of 1 minute this time and click on finish. And I'll pause the camera and press resume when that recording has finished and is opening up in JMC automatically. I'll just point out there is a little bit of a countdown here so we get a sense of how long it is until we'll be able to see this recording, which is a nice little feature, I think. Okay, well that recording is just finished and the file's just opening up in JMC, and I will look at this front page in a moment or two, but before we do that, I know that we were working on threads. I'd like to go and see if we've improved the situation. So let's go straight to the thread section, and again we'll just pick a small amount of time and zoom in, I think, so let's do that. And then let's look at the threads that we were working with. So our main thread we expect to be mostly blue, and it is. We've got the combined numbers thread. That's the one that had an awful lot of pink in before, and that's now entirely green. So that definitely looks good. Let's check we haven't broken anything. The Fibonacci numbers thread, well, that's all green as well. And the last one, I think is called the primes thread. I'm just looking for that here. There it is, primes generator, and that's green as well. So all the threads in our application are now green. Nothing is being blocked unnecessarily. That hopefully means our application is running a lot better. In fact, if I go into Eclipse, we'll see we've now got to 8 matching numbers. I think at this point, about a minute in, we've probably only got to about 7 before. So certainly it looks to be running a little better. But let's go back to that front page, and we do that by clicking on the automated analysis results. And this is telling us then that there are still some problems. What we've got here is application halts. And that's actually telling us that the application has been stopped an awful lot of times because some garbage collection was needed. And we've still got that problem about primitives to objects. So I haven't fixed that in this particular example. We could have been using primitives rather than objects, and we might find if we do that, our application performance will improve even more. In fact, I'm going to leave you to play with those and see if you can get rid of these red blocks as well, if you wish to. To be honest with you, I did say that this is badly written software. If I was going to attempt this problem sensibly, I absolutely wouldn't structure my application anything like the way I've done it. It makes no sense at all, and you might want to have a go at trying to improve it. I'll leave that to you. But hopefully then what we've seen in this chapter is how we can use a profiler like JMC to look into and find potential problems in our application, or rather potential ways to optimize the performance of our application. In the next chapter, we're going to look at how we can assess small amounts of code and how they are performing, and we'll try and find some more scientific and accurate ways of doing that over the next couple of chapters. So this has been quite a long and I think heavy chapter. Take a break if you need to, and when you're ready, I'll see you in chapter 17.